Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I am Nicholas and I am so insanely excited because we are going to be checking out one of my absolute highlight releases of 2023. We're going to be checking out the fourth full NCT album, and those of you that are a bit familiar with me know that I've grown to become a huge netizen. I'm a huge fan of all the NCT units and these big NCT albums where all the units come together and mix things up in the NCT units is always one of my absolute favorite things. We had reacted to the previous NCT units albums like this on this channel already before, and it's always just so much fun to have these, you know, three main units then just be mixed together into various different units all together to create some very creative, fresh and new songs on this big album. It's always a treat for me, and it's always just so much fun to see all these different combos that you can make. And yeah, I'm so excited to be doing it again this year. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a smaller album comparison. There's also no unit songs this time, slash no, you know, 1 to 7 Dream and Where We Song, but we have 8 B-sides to check out either way. After we'd already checked out the 2 main songs, Baggy Jeans and Golden Age, check out those music video reactions if you haven't yet. Due to copyright, we are as always going to be splitting this into 2 videos. That means 4 B-sides per video, and for the first part, that means we are going to be checking out Call the PADO, Interlude, Oasis, and The Bet. That's for this one, and then Alley Oop, That's Not Fair, Kangaroo, and Not Your Fault for part 2. That means we are kicking things off with Call the and Oh My Lord. Okay, I was already simping so badly for the return of the OG 7 Sense unit, and now we got Taeyong and 10 back for a duo. And I think I've reacted to Baby Don't Stop on his channel before, but even since then I've just grown even so much more towards that song. It's an absolute banger, okay, and easily maybe some of my favorite NCT songs in general. So now they're back together again. You know how much of a big Taeyong and 10 fan I am, so let's stop the talking and let's get right into the heat. Taeyong and 10 with Call the to kick out the B-sides of Golden Age. Who's Dido? Already very different vibe than Baby Don't Stop.
Anything you need,
Oh, that slow entrance of the bass. Oh. There's so much going on in the instrumental. Let me pull up the producers for this. What? Ooh. Yo, this is so different to Baby Don't Stop in terms of tempo, production, style, everything. Oh, that's the chorus. Ooh, Ooh. Those long drag rhymes though. I should have pulled up the tracklist before, I'm sorry. Root Boy worked on this, okay? Damn, that's a lot. You hear the soda sound too? There's so much going on here. Ten's voice, Ten's vocals, always just
Call me, I'm waiting for you.
Taeyong vocal so holy shit.
너를 망칠지 All you gotta do is call. 알았겠지 마주쳤을 때 죽는다지 어떤 소문은 그래 널 가로채고 말걸 안 보이게 눈에 감고를 도망쳐가 Rude boy 달콤한 이를 봐 빼다박은 난 거울 속이 아닌 밖
Oh shit!
두 걸음쳐 돌아가 너의 번호 눌러 Hey 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 웃고 있던 그래 너 나는 누군가
Damn!
버린 좋았어 Call me call me call me now Don't read
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Hey yo.
If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
If this whole album is in terms of production like this, then what the fuck? Okay, so this instrumental is absolute crack in the best way possible, okay? I feel like you could listen to this song 5 times in a row and you would hear new sound elements with each listen. Holy moly. Like mentioned, I have this on the highest volume I can, alongside, like mentioned, the big, the high quality studio headphones. And my lord, it's an experience, okay? It's actually so difficult, like, really focus on their voices because you're so overwhelmed by the amount of things that's happening in the background, okay? We played around with so many sound effects there. If you pull up the editing tab, you see, like, shit like this, you see, like, 50 things at once, basically. And that's awesome. And I love stuff like that in music because it will, headphones will make a difference. Listening to this on speakers compared to listening to this on headphones, it will make such a huge difference. And there are so many details sprinkled in across this entire song in terms of the instrumental and sound elements and sound effects. Wow. What an extremely fun song just for that alone. What an extremely fun and entertaining song just in terms of the production and the instrumental. Which once again always shows me that SM, when it comes to production, very high at the game, okay? I would actually say them and JYP probably right up there, okay? But even, without focusing on just the instrumental and the production itself, Taeyong and Tendo, my lord. Vocal-wise and just delivery-wise throughout this entire song, I must admit, up until like the first minute or something, I actually was a bit overwhelmed because of the combination of insane instrumental plus, rather creative and unique song structure and sound design, and also just the way the song was written. But the longer the song went on, the more you got it, the more I understood it. And I said it earlier when we reacted to Baggy Jeans, at first you're like kind of thrown out, but once you get the vibe, once you get the idea, it hits so good. That's NCT for me, and that's why I love this group so much. And this duo does the same thing yet again, okay? It's very different to Baby Don't Stop, and I think that's honestly really, really good. They could have really just done 2.0 of that song, just very similar tone and style, just with a, different approach. But no, they really went for something entirely different, and it works, okay? These two, so incredibly talented, so versatile with their delivery and their voices, and does it show here, okay? This is just really pros at work all around, from the singers included in Taeyong and Ten to the producers behind them that worked on this for them. My lord, there are so many things you could go for here again. I do definitely want to go. There was one specific chorus here at the end where it's a chorus with this long section, and then this time Taeyong also raps alongside with it, and it sounds so freaking good. Oh my lord, here, this part. Again, at first I didn't even know when it first happened that it was the chorus, but when it then, when you then figure it out, it's like, okay, I feel it. Like mentioned, it's so different from being a usual song. It's so different. It's so, unique and fresh and creative. But this part especially, holy. Again, just getting thrown in there, this part alone is vocals, by the way. Taeyong vocals only. This part.
Fantasy.
And then back into the. This is so fun. Did they perform this live on the concert? I will check this out straight away after that. I actually checked the Baggy Jeans live performance after my reaction earlier. Whew.
Call me now.
Yeah, this is a banger.
The read.
This is a certified banger to kick us off here. Holy moly.
If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Phew. That's an opener. That's an opener, ladies and gentlemen. This is one way to start the B-sides. Taeyong at 10, so excited when I saw we're getting another new song. And did they deliver? Let's fucking go. We move over to our second song for this video, the second B-side overall as well, and that is PADO. And I know a lot of cool songs that are called PADO, so I'm pretty sure this will be entering that lineup. And mentioning lineup, this lineup, ladies and gentlemen, it's looking mighty incredible. We got Johnny, we got Taeyong, we got Jaehyun, we got Mark, we got Xiaojun, we got Hendery, and we got Haechan. So we have such an incredible combination of rappers with Johnny, Taeyong, Mark, and Hendery, and such an incredible trio of vocalists with Xiaojun, Haechan, and Jaehyun. So we have the best of both worlds. It's a very nice mix between all three units. You know, we got the wavy boys in there. We got a lot of NCT 127. Actually, everybody else is 127, but obviously Mark and Haechan also count as NCT Dream. But yeah, it's basically 127 X wavy. And I'm very excited for this, okay? This on paper seems really, really good. I always love to see high amount of rappers and high amount of vocalists, because I feel like that's where NCT really, really excels at when they combine, you know, these two things especially. This always works so much. I always love when they also only focus on rap, when we have a full-on rap unit, which I think we have later on, or a full-on vocal unit, but I feel like mixing it together is always the best. So let's check it out. Second B-side of the album, PADO, which I also think, by the way, is the only one that features Haechan. I think he only has this unit song and then, you know, the Golden Age one. Let's check it out. Rather short. Should be fine though. Oh, is this a... Oh, is this a piano-driven rap song? Or at least fast-paced piano-driven song? Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is so smooth. Everybody, you know, immediately having a verse in this tempo and flow. Ooh. Satisfied. Johnny and his ad-libs. I think there's a bit of trumpets in there. Nice touch. Ooh. Not the whistling. Oh, I'm so weak for whistle melodies. Oh, Xiaojun and Haechan together. I heard we'll be getting a duo song with these two. Little spoiler there, huh? Little teaser. Ooh, this chorus! Yeah, the sound design for the chorus here? Wow. This chorus is satisfying as fuck. And everybody has so many lines too. Such a short song, but everybody gets their spots, man. And now everybody together. Johnny and Mark's ad-libs in their songs, man. Oh wow. I could have taken this for another 30 seconds, I'm telling you. I could have taken that whistle melody at the end there for minimum another, another bar, which is 10 seconds longer, but wow. I think I actually remember seeing across Twitter, because again, I couldn't escape the NCT Nation, fallout at all, like I still got stuff onto my timeline, but I, like mentioned, restricted myself from, spoiling myself with stuff, but I did remember reading that PADO was one of the favorite songs from the new ones they heard on it. I totally see why. You see, the thing is, it, like mentioned, really combines, as I said earlier already, by looking at the lineup, the best parts of NCT, which is the rap line and the vocal line. Everybody really, really shines equally, and I think that's sometimes so rare. I think we've all had seen NCT U songs specifically, or even just NCT songs in general, where specific members and sections like really, really shine out, and then like one or two members are a bit left behind. Winwin's, sections often come to mind, like 90s Love example, right? We have Big Khaled's in there, and Winwin is like the only one and only, got like a little portion in there, so, but in this song, as example, everybody has their lines, everybody got their spots. I think like Hendery has 3 verses, everybody else has minimum 3 verses or more, like, that's so nice, okay? We're at less than 3 minutes and everybody has their opportunity to add their spice and their voice to the song, and it pays off so well, okay? This is what I want when I see this lineup, or this is what I wanted when I saw this lineup. Everybody getting their shine, getting their seconds in, and really, really making the song what it is, and extremely satisfying side, okay? Because like mentioned, it's not a rap anthem like we've had the songs before, like, where we have insane heavy rap alongside some nice vocals on top of it. No, this is actually more of a bit of a vibey laid-back song, something that NCT is also very known for, but like with such a good tempo and a good flow. It's not too chill, it's not too heavy, it's like right in the middle there, it's riding such a great wavelength, it works so well, with cool ad-libs in there from Johnny. Like mentioned, Johnny and Mario would probably consider like the ad-lib specialists, alongside with Taeyong and NCT, at least when it comes like to the, throw in one-liner words or something like that. And we obviously have also the vocal ad-libs where Xiaojun and Haechan are some of the best, including Jaehyun too, this lineup is so stacked, what the fuck. But this chorus, and that refers to with Xiaojun, then with Haechan, and then in full with the classic NCT group harmony before we then throw in some Xiaojun and Haechan background vocals for it. So nice. Okay, this chorus is wow. You can't be confused. Got me so satisfied. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So insanely catchy straight away, okay? It immediately goes so nicely into your brain, alongside with the whistle melody on top of it, and just a general, a very, very full sound design for the chorus as well, alongside these incredibly fun and, fresh verses from everybody in the middle as well. Damn. And again, this song is less than 3 minutes, and I've said it before, even though, like mentioned, I do definitely think there could have been even a bit more at the end, or at least a bit of a longer outro. This song kills it with its runtime. We have songs that are around the same length where things are missing, where you feel like, damn, this should have been more, This isn't the case here. This song with its 2:58 runtime does everything you could want from a song, okay? Same verses, incredible chorus, great bridge, so much fun. Let's listen to the scores.
You got me confused. You got me so satisfied. You got me confused. You got me so satisfied.
That's so nice. And then a rap part for the second part before we go back. Actually, no, we didn't. Yeah. Then a little whistle break. Wow. This chorus is 10 out of 10. This chorus is 10 out of 10 in terms of being satisfying. Wow.
You got me so satisfied. You got me confused.
Satisfied. That's a singer. Like that's one of these choruses you just want to sing along with, and that's always such a good thing. Oh my lord. And then, like mentioned, for the final chorus where it's mostly group harmony and that we've thrown a lot of background vocals and ad-libs and lines, It's great. This is so good. PADO, incredible B-side. This is NCT as it lives and breathes in terms of quality, in terms of flow and vocals and everything. So great. What a song, what a chorus, what a sound production yet again. This was so much fun. That was really freaking good. Let's see if the rest of the album can keep up. I'm already starting to keep up though, I won't even lie. I'm not used to these high energetic reactions anymore. Okay, this is now a bit of a weird part, because here is now the third B-side, which in this case is Interlude Oasis. And I'm questioning why we need a interlude on a album that is only 10 songs. I feel like 10 album songs, like, you see, for me, whenever I read full album in general, 10 songs should be the minimum, okay? Not these 8-song albums that, you know, we've seen a lot in recent years. No, for me, a full album is minimum 10 pure songs. In this case, it's now basically 9 plus 1 interlude, because, I mean, the song is 2 minutes. It's not like it's 1 minute or something, right? But this already tells me that this is going to be the type of thing where it's basically a song that didn't get finished. You know, that's what the 2-minute time tells me, basically, right? Which is quite unfortunate, because this lineup looks honestly really, really nice. It's a fiver with Yuta, Jaehyun, Winwin, Jaemin, and Chenle. Okay, so we got a good combination of 1 to 7, Wavy, and Dream. Yeah, intrigued to see what they're doing with this 2-minute runtime. I will probably be, you know, annoyed and will say, why didn't you give it another minute? But let's see what's up with it. Let's see. Chenle. A reminder, we will be doing the NCT Dream Killing voice. I didn't do it yet, but we will get there, okay? Jaehyun's deep register. You know I'm a Yuta enthusiast. I wonder where Winwin and Jeno will fit into this though. What are you doing with them? I like this vibe though, it's very chill and laid back. Is that it with Winwin? Aww. Ooh. Does this fit Yuta though? Ooh. I feel like that fits all of them very well. You know, this isn't as crazy as the previous two, but it's a very nice listen, you know, but we're ending it now, sadly. They don't see register every single time, but yeah, it's exactly how I thought it would be. Why is this only 2 minutes? I genuinely don't get it, you know. These are the type of, you know, decision makings where I'm actually then, you know, confused that, you know, like they've already shown on this album, just like the first 3, by the way, you know, baggy jeans into Cole into PADO, whew, holy hell. Okay, NCT always delivers with their, you know, with the openings to the albums. I just remember, I think it was Faster into 2 baddies into, was it time-lapse or flashback? Time-lapse? Flashlight? You know which song I mean, right? The one from the recent 1 to 7 album. Then that one hit heavy too. You know, and then we throw in this, which I mentioned, for what it is quite nice. You know, it's not as highlight-filled or like as a, you know, mind-blower as the previous 3 songs. But like, it's a very nice vibe. It sounds very, very nice. It really suits the voices of all the 5 members that we include. But then we just, for some reason, cap it at 2 minutes, and I don't get it. Why don't we give this, you know, this product that we have here already, this another minute or maybe even longer, give it 90 seconds if you want to make it a whole-on full thing, you know? It still works for what it is, like mentioned, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's always a bit of wasted potential, you know? That's what always annoys me a little bit, you know, because especially again in this case, you know, it is called interlude, so you know it's purposely cut a bit shorter to work as an interlude. But then I gotta wonder, why do we need an interlude in a 10-song album? You know, why do we need an interlude for that? You know, and even then, usually interludes are 1 minute or stuff like that, or often they do an instrumental thing in between. Why you then give me 5 cool people and actually give them some cool lines and a cool instrumental, and then don't capitalize fully on it? You know, it's like, this is a bit of a questionable decision by Samuel, in my opinion. And it's even worse when you then think about how, you know, it's only a 5-member unit, and even here Winwin only gets 1 line because we kept the song to 2 minutes. Some things never change, huh? Unfortunately. Yeah, for what it is, Oasis is really nice. It's quite vibey, it's quite enjoyable, but it definitely could have been so much more, and it's honestly quite unfortunate that they didn't make it something more. That's my opinion. Maybe yours will be very different. You'll think like, yeah, this is perfect the way it is. I'm actually very intrigued to see what your thoughts with it are. But for now, I think this is definitely the weakest part of the album, and it will probably remain that way, which is quite unfortunate because, again, I like it for what it is, but it really seems like they didn't want it to, you know, reach its full potential. Unfortunate. Now to the last song for the first part. Like I mentioned, we have to split this into 2 parts for copyright reasons. It will never not be stupid to me, but you know, we gotta play by the rules. And ooh, this lineup is looking nice. It's the band, and oh my, I already mentioned I wasn't able to, you know, escape the NCT Nation concert hype at all throughout Twitter. And one thing I did see a lot where Jeno fan camps, okay? He's in incredible shape at the moment. I mean, generally, the NCT boys are really, you know, healthy when it comes to their looks, you know, like, but like Jeno especially, holy moly, he's ripped to the core, okay? And I think it was for this song where this was the case that the lineup for this song looks fucking banging. Okay, we got Taeil, Johnny, Yuta, Jungwoo, Hendery, Jeno, and Jisung. So this is very heavy into the rap unit direction with 3 vocalists on top of it. It's very, you know, we have 4 from 1 to 7. Then 1 from Wavy and 2 from NCT Dream. So once again, a nice mix of all 3 units here. This lineup looks really nice, and it looks also a bit more unique in the sense of, you know, we don't have these you know, typical big names like Taeyong Walker thrown in like there, so people like Johnny, Yuta, maybe now getting a bit more shinier. So let's check it out. NCT, the Bat. I'm very excited. I heard so many good things about this one. I think this is gonna be a banger. Oh, this actually sounds a bit... Or am I getting fooled? Very deep voices here, by the way, though. Oh shit, call me Mr. Wayne! Ooh! Hendery into Jisung. Ooh! Oh, the speed is fucking... Oh lord! Taeil, oh! My beloved, get well soon, King. Jungwoo, Yuta. Ooh. Shit, what was that chorus? Yo. This gritty bass. Get it, Dream? Yo, that Jeno Jisung double time. Jungwoo's free chorus though. Holy moly. I'm literally getting exhausted listening to this album. Holy shit. Jungwoo in the song. Yuta bridge? No, wow. So much Jungwoo. Hell yeah. There it is. This vocal trio here, Yuta, Jungwoo, Taeil.
Apex, women tap, kidding that, putting that. 우리 격차 버려버리게. I've been going on my back, gonna kickstand. 거리 위로 바르게 던나 뭐지? 시끄럽게 날아, keeping it low key. No drift now, 앞으로만 쏘지. Your back's on race. My bad, Apex. My bad, Apex. Your back's on race. Going back, going back.
Taeyong.
Back's on race. Going back, going back, going back.
I hear those vocals there. Yo, the fuck is this song? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I'm genuinely exhausted. You may see it in my face. I might be a bit red. Like, I'm gonna need a shower after this. What the fuck? This is 251, so rather short. And my lord, the amount of shit they put into these 251 is. So, like mentioned, on paper already, this looked like a really fun unit to me, you know? We've mostly focused on the rap, but like 3 vocals on top of that. 2 especially, where I think, you know, they often don't get as much time in NCT 1 to 7 songs, which, you know, often just is how it is, you know. It's very difficult to distribute a 9-member group across such songs. But like, man, these 3 vocally shine so much, Jungwoo especially, with the pre-chorus here. And it's once again one of those pre-choruses that is such this big sound difference compared to how heavy the rest of the sound is. Like I mentioned it earlier, this NCT sound that they live and breathe. It's these incredible verses with the vocals on top of it, more often in the pre-chorus or in the, you know, chorus. And this song in general is just NCT at its fucking best. Okay, everybody ate this song. Like literally all 7 members right here. Holy moly. And again, like I mentioned, I think this song had a live performance too. Oh my lord. Like, the initial reaction to this song is, oh my fucking god, okay? The verses here were so insane. The sound production on this again, though, oh my goodness. The SM really told those producers, they, like, you know, they locked them in the basement for like a month and said, you know, if you don't give us banger after fucking banger, you know... you do know what's gonna happen, and they fucking deliver. The producers should really give themselves a pat on the back for thus far every song on this album, okay? Especially Baggy Jeans, Coldy, PADO, and this. My goodness. Production level is off the charts. The gritty bass, this extremely this robopop like sound aesthetic for the chorus drop is absolutely insane. Again, the pre-chorus, like mentioned, is absolutely heavenly. Jungwoo's such an incredible voice. Yuta and Taeil, like mentioned, also coming in well through so well. And then all the other for holding up against each other too, you know. But like especially this Jeno Jisung section. And he, like mentioned, performed that verse in that outfit, you know, the black tank top with the, you know. I have to do some fan cam watching after this one, I won't even lie. And then Johnny ad-lib. That might genuinely be, across the entirety of NCT, one of my favorite rap verses of all NCT songs. You know, that includes all the songs, from the NCT song, from the NCT 1 to 7 songs, from Wave E, from Dream, you know. I've actually checked out all Jaemin 1 to 7 songs by now. I think I've mentioned it during the Golden Age reaction as well. You know, I remember I wanted to do an NCT November 2.0 at one point. We had done one in the past where we checked out all the music videos, and then wanted to do another one last year already where I then check out all the albums I hadn't checked out yet. Since then, I've now come around to check it all out myself. There are just a few more Wave E songs left missing that I will check out myself too again. Reacting to all of this older stuff, it's just so much to catch up on, and if you then also want to keep up with the newer stuff, it just gets really difficult over time. So at one point I just said, you know what, I would just enjoy it for myself now. But there were so many incredible songs in there, by the way. So yeah, now with all of those in mind, this right here is one of the best fucking verses they've dropped ever. This Jeno Jisung combo, especially with the double time, with Johnny and Hendery at the beginning and top of it. Oh my lord. And this Jungwoo core is also, like, absolutely 10 out of 10. This might actually be one of my favorite NCT B-sides. Like mentioned, nowadays I'm mostly actually listening, or like the majority of my streams on Spotify actually go towards the ballads and the softer songs, you know? But like, this is one of these NCT B-sides that just fucking slap, you know? It's one of those banger B-sides. NCT in general has so many wonderful chill songs and incredibly soft ballads. And then there's also, like mentioned, the crack, okay? Then it's also stuff like Kick It, Sit Down, Boss, and, you know, shit like that. And the bad sits at the same table. The bad sits at the same table, if not even on... honestly, Wednesday sits on top of it. Yeah, Wednesday, you know, but like, the first impression is, I'm fucking shocked with. Oh my lord, this... The beat on top of it, like mentioned, is... You hear the... Bro, my entire chair is sticky because I'm sweaty from being hyped so much. I can't even lie to you. Oh my lord, this song is fucking insane. This song is insane. NCT used the bat. Oh my lord. Thus Hard is like mentioned. If Oasis was a bit longer, you know, it would have still been a more chill, you know, typical vibey song, but like it would have been even better than it is already. But thus far, these first 3 B-sides with Call E, PADO, and the bat. Fucking hell. The boys and the producers, they were in their bag for making this album, okay? They were in their bag. They said, we don't just gonna bring our A game, we're going to bring our S+ game. And it shows. Holy moly, this is the first part of my NCT 4th album Golden Age reaction. I'm blown away already, and I'm scared of what the other 4 songs may have in store. Maybe they will be even better, maybe they will be, you know, not as good but still good. We will figure it out in the second part. I'm actually really going to be taking a little break here and turn on my fan for a moment, because like mentioned, this has been quite hype. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the first half of the album reaction, and we'll see you just one click away, probably in the corner here, or just by, you know, going to my channel. Where you can now check out also the second part, where we check out the remaining 4 songs. Thanks for watching. See you there.